test. Test. Check. Okay. Alright, so just got back from a really nice hike. Nice little camping trip. Worked on this one. Nice tree. Kind of stuck in the orange. Let's see if we can get it. So with this test stream, I'm really testing the audio quality, and I really wanted to capture true color. I think I'm getting close to true color value with my light setup and the top down. The shadows, minimal shadows. We're getting to minimal shadows here. You can see how many different lights I have. And I hope the audio sounds good. I was working on the audio today, just for fun. I don't even know if I'm going to be streaming, but I felt like it today. So, let's do some stuff like... tweeting. Doodly boot dot steets. Doodly beats dot steets. You mean live? You mean live? Boops. Clicks. Okay. So we're gonna start off with a similar one to this. I really like the orange and yellow with the magenta. So that's what we're gonna really try. Come relax with me. Twitch. Monk. Doot. Twitch.tv/monkey on strike. This is my name. Come relax with me. Okay. So this isn't a cooking show where I'm gonna show you the finished piece and then or we're gonna like say, oh yeah, you mix those colors and then voila, it comes out of the oven. We'll do it step by step. Okay. So our first step here. Okay, we're gonna get it nice and wet. Nice wet canvas here. So the wet on wet, it's gonna be really nice to move the paint around. Makes it so that you can really easily capture the idea that you want. It's Bob Ross's. It's also Bob Ross's method. It's funny with Bob Ross and kind of the style that I'm trying to emulate. The idea is that you kind of just get in the moment and you don't worry about it and you just create. So I thought that would be fun to do today. I hope you, whoever you are having a wonderful day. I think we're gonna be jumping into some water here. What do you guys think? Jump into some water. Except we need like a horizon. Let's make a really high horizon line. And we'll make some water in here. And then let's make the water come up onto a shore of some kind. We'll make the water kind of just jump up. And maybe it fades off into the back. Doesn't matter. We'll just make it fade off somewhere over here. And then we'll carry the strokes off the canvas. It's funny, only doing this for a few minutes, and it's like I'm already instantly feeling relaxed and not caring as much about mistakes or where I am or how daunting of a task this is to sit in front of a piece of canvas, empty canvas, or in this case, orange, and just create something. Okay, so I'm gonna blend all these marks in. So we want water. Oh, like a nice sunset. Oh, I like a nice sunset. Okay, so we're gonna have a nice hill, a little beach here. We're making a little foreground and middle ground here. The nice thing about painting is that it's just something that's so I don't know, it's like a little journey that you go on each time. And I guess I get kind of scared. I don't know. I get scared when I sit down in front of a canvas. I really do. It's like a fear. It's like a primal fear. It's so weird. It's like, oh my god, what do I do now? Meadow Fox, hello. Oh, you're painting too? Wonderful. Well, paint along. Paint along, buddies. How are you, Meadow Fox? I hope you're doing fantastic. Alright, so I'm starting to see some shapes here. This is like a bay. Got a nice little beach here. I kind of sat down with not knowing at all what I wanted to do. Maybe that wasn't the best choice. Hey Clayton, how are you? We're just here painting. Oh, Key Cat. How are you, Key Cat? How are you doing? Having a nice Friday? Had coffee worked out? Mid-stir fry? Now I'm painting. Oh my god, Meadow Fox. That sounds like a day of days. That is truly a lot to do in one day. I'm jealous of your tenacious attitude. But lurk away, it's okay. And how are you, Kit Kat? It's been a while. Okay, we're putting on some little textures in here. We're gonna probably add some some fun things in there. Like, I had to take care of an orphan baby squirrel for a few days. Such cute. Wow, that is truly something. Orphan baby squirrel. Wow. Where did it end up finding a home, or? I'm just thinking of it since I'm like in a Bob Ross mode. I'm thinking of like a cut to Bob Ross just like playing with squirrels. Oh, thank you, Metafox. Thank you. Hugs back. X-Psych. Hi, all good to see you streaming. This is good. Thank you. Oh, well, I'll keep you relaxed. I hope you stay safe. We'll be just listening into the sounds of some brushes. Oh my god, that teal is so bright. I don't know if I'm ready for this teal. Bold choices. You just gotta do it. And then we gotta make some pink on the other side. Turned her over to a friend that works at a wildlife rehab center. Now she gets to be with other squirrel friends. Oh, it's so amazing. Yeah, this teal's really nice. I'm kind of scared of it. I don't want to touch it. But it's bleeding. Do you see how it's bleeding? Because the wet canvas underneath. Okay, so I'm going to have to touch it just a little bit here. We're touching it just a little bit. Don't touch it too much. Hold your breath. No, breathe. No, don't forget to breathe. And then strokes get smaller as they go back, so you can kind of lift your brush off, and then they get bigger as they get forward, into the foreground. Breathing is very good for you. Okay, we're gonna do a little pass over this. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. It came out nice. Okay, so we'll keep that. We'll keep that little spot. We'll let that dry, because I like that. It is very pretty. I like that. And then let's kind of replicate that in the sky a little bit. These always scare me. I'm sitting here holding my breath. The bravery test. That's what Bob called it. Okay. I love this technique. Can you guys see that? The wiggly wiggles. Wiggly wiggle 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 wiggle. Oh, you can't see with the light. I guess I can zoom in on that. Note to self: remind Moss to breathe at least every 2 minutes. That's a hardy task. A hefty burden. I just moved to Weka, so I need to unpack my craft stuff. Unpacking is the worst. I spend so much time unpacking. I spend too much time unpacking. I'm still like, I've moved so much in the last year, but I'm just now living out of boxes now. The squiggles are low. Thank you. So with this piece, I wanted to find a point where it feels like you're getting transported. And I'm not quite getting that yet. I mean, little monkeys, shirt tests. Oh, my shirt tests. Oh, short tests. I was like, my shirt tests. How are you, Vortex Queen? So, what was I saying? Oh, being transported. Okay, so I love that feeling like you're looking through a window or you're seeing a moment in time. And with this piece, I think I can do it. Do I have the right colors is the question. Because I want to do like a California sand dune here. Let's see what we can get. So we'll do like a California dune, kind of coming like a crest right there. And then let's make a little cliff side with the same kind of colors. And then we're gonna need some blues, which I have in the other room. Oh, no. Well, I hope everyone out there in the world is doing so good today because you're here. It's Friday. It's about to be the weekend. Maybe you're creating, maybe you're painting, maybe you're doing something relaxing. I'm just glad you're here. Okay. So we're getting like these nice dunes, but what we don't have is a shadow. So let's use like a blue. Or you can use like a nice blue. Yeah, Meadow Fox, you should definitely try it, especially with your I don't want to call them drips. They're not drips. Total brain fart. Your resin things. I mean, I can turn on the cam. I think I have it. Is that? Oh, nope, that's not it. Somewhere there. So you can always turn it on if someone does something special. Hey, Arknight. How are you doing? Alright, so let's get it. I can't actually see because it's too much glare. I have to paint on OBS. This is so weird. Oh my god, I've never done this before, having to paint on OBS. Okay, so we've got a nice dune, and you're kind of looking up at it. Like that. And this rolls over. And then let's just bring down this shadow here. But yeah, thank you for coming to my test. I'm doing more of these. It's weird. It's coming like more like production tests. I really should show you guys the setup. It's kind of fun. I've got 2 lights bolted into the walls, along with a rigged up camera to the ceiling. And I have a mic going through Audition, Adobe Audition, with some very, very fun filters to kind of create a Bob Ross voice. I tried to get as close to a Bob Ross voice as I could with Adobe Audition. But we'll see. It's just a test on the way. I just love the idea of kind of creating those relaxing moments for people. Hey, Glacial Cinder. Hope you're doing well. Streaming is just too much fun. I mean, it's just all about playing with toys and with tech, and it's so cool. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing with this piece. I think you got the voice. Yes, yes. Doot doot doot. Now I just gotta say some of his phrases. So I think I figured it out. Okay, so this is like an inlet here, because it seems like this water wants to just keep running in here. We're just gonna let it run. Pretend shadow right here. But then we gotta bring some of that yellow. You can't just have that little yellow spot right in here. See that little yellow spot? Let's bring it out everywhere. That's what it was missing. Look how beautiful that is. That's gorgeous. Okay, cool. Technaru, I love a little bit of painting with my ASMR. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting some ASMR from this. I really tried to capture that Bob Ross voice, so thank you. Maybe do you get other triggers? You know what the funny thing is ASMR has really helped in the last few weeks with me. I've been watching a lot of Bob Ross and some of the ASMR streamers, and it's just so relaxing. Sometimes I get kind of upset or in my head, and it's a good way to just kind of snap out of it. Was warm in your ears, Geek Cat? That's so great. I'm sorry you have a world out there that's loud and full of thunder. Okay. So we've got this super vibrant... Oh, Glacial Cinder, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. Oh, I wonder if it's going to come up on stream. I don't know. Okay, so I have... let's see, so... This one really has a lot of pinks in it. I really want to get the pinks in, and then let's get more purples. This is a piece I did on a camping trip, so I really want to kind of replicate some of these areas. So it's got a lot of these really nice pinks, some really, really nice pinks here, and purples. Glacial Cinder, thank you. Thank you. Enjoy those meatballs. Enjoy those meatballs, X-Psych and Meadow Fox. Please enjoy them all over Twitch. They shall spread meatball, stardust, and all the things that I can't remember. Favorite colors all over the place. Oh, that's so awesome, Vortex Queen. I'm glad you like the colors I like. The good colors. Actually, what's really weird about this piece, I never usually do green, and green is kind of the centerpiece of this. With like just a giant ass tree there in the center. But what I find my eye always looks up to the orange in the sky and to the ground on this one. It's funny, it doesn't actually compel me to look at the tree. I look at everything else. We must spread the meatball stardust. It must be spread. Okay, so we're gonna do, I think I want to do like a purple wash. Let's see what happens with this. This is gonna be kind of crazy. It's still too wet. We can't do this. We still can't do this. That's fine. We can do something else. Maybe it's one of yours or something else. Pretty interesting. The green center. Yeah, I look at everything else around it. Okay, so this is great. So we're getting some really nice purple tones in here. The first mark you make with that really thick paint, the first mark you make with it, the first mark you make with that is going to have a really dark color. And then the rest is going to kind of blend in as it picks up all the wet marks. And then on any piece that you feel you just don't know what you want to commit to, I do this all the time, where I really like this water section here, and I might play with the other composition a little bit more. But any areas where you see the impasto effect, which it means it's like a raised paint mark with extra paint, you can just kind of brush over it. That way, when you do like a paint over, you don't have to worry about trying to fight the impasto or trying to work the impasto marks into your piece, which can be really, really infuriating. But I'm kind of just attacking this piece. I'm just having fun with it, so always have fun. That's what art's about. Life is too short to worry about each little step. You just gotta start walking. I also found not being critical of each step, each brush mark is really good too. Look for the good ones, not find all the bad ones. That helps a lot. I think it's also, oh gosh, I just saw those 2 meatballs in chat. I think it's also a good way to stay kind of centered, neutral, where you're like, yeah, that was a good one, that's a bad one, that's a good one. You know, you don't get too in your head to think that you can do anything. You can do everything perfectly. But you know you can improve in areas, and you're realistic on what those areas are. It's always good to stay grounded in reality. The only bad brush stroke is the one you don't make. No, I like it. It's cheesy. It's cheesy, and the thing about cheese is that it's good. I love cheese. So bring it on, man. We've got some really beautiful yellows in here. As I say, it's easy being cheesy. You know, actually, I think it's hard to be cheesy. Can you really hold up to all the cheesy statements that exist out there? It's a lot of work. Okay, so this is kind of taken form a little bit. We're seeing some pathways, little divots, and all those kinds of things. And then I'll bring some of those yellows back down here, because whenever you have something in your painting, make sure that you ask yourself and you say, can I kind of fit this color in, or this shape somewhere else in the painting? Because it's a visual language that you're developing here. And with that visual language, you have the power to really communicate something. AZL recoil. Give me like a 2-day turbo code or something so long, go to random chat. Thank you. Of course, man. I'm all about giving. Hope you're doing well. I wonder do you remember what chat it was? I'd be interested to know. Maybe it was like oh, it must have been one of the marathons we ran. Probably. Or Twitch ran when I worked there. I have an old self-portrait, everything except for one small spot, but I won the high school art class. Yeah. Well, KeyCat, actually, that's just the thing of being an artist is that you're always going to see stuff that you want to improve. Oh, it's a regular stream. Oh, I guess I was just giving away turbo codes. Yeah. You gave me some disc. There was a point where I got like a document, like these turbo codes were expiring. These turbo codes were expiring. I was like, why are we just giving these out for free? So I got permission to just give them out since they were expiring like the next month. What do you guys think of having this stream with no music? Are you guys listening to your own music? I'm kind of curious. You're like, bam! Turbo goes perfect. Bam! I think the document had a lot of turbo codes in it. Oh, don't look there. It's too far. Glacial Cinder, thank you so much. Oh god, what this painting looks so different now. For me, it's just fine the way it is. No music, but don't care. Okay. God, do you see how different it looks? What did we do? It looks awful. Is that really what it looks like? Okay. Okay. Well, let's have fun with this. Let's see what I want to do. I think this just needs to be all water. That's what it is. It's just feeling like it needs to be all water. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's already looking 100 times better. 100 million times better. Is there something that you can do in your life to make it 100 million times better? No, but adding teal is making this 100 million times better. So I'm sorry to tease you that there's no way that you can make your painting better unless you put teal in it. So add that teal in. It's only $9.95 if you go to monkeyonstrike.com/tealpaint. Just kidding. Please don't go to monkeyonstrike.com/tealpaint. I don't think it exists. Oh my god, this looks way better. One thing I can do also is add a nice wash to this afterwards. So after it dries, I can go over with like a blue. I think I might want to go over with like a nice blue. But if I now, do I get another teal for you? Buy now and get it 50% off. You know the deals I hate are the deals that are like buy 6 and get 2 more for $3 off or something. You know, the ones where you end up with like buying 10 of them. It's like I just want one spatula. Why do I have a million? How many spatulas do you have? Come on. How many spatulas do you really need? These are important questions you should be asking yourself. And I don't know why you're not. 6. You know how many spatulas you have? Okay, so I don't know how many spatulas I have. I'm sorry. I am a complete human meatball failure since I don't know how many spatulas I have. You have 0 Oh, thank you, Bulbsy. You have 4 spatulas. How do you guys know how many? Okay, wait. I think I have like 4. See, I don't even know. It's so rainbow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Well, I don't know about the final colors, I guess is what I mean. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. On the next episode of DBZ, will Goku achieve supreme knowledge over purple? The purple paint? I have a very specific special just for getting things out of the load. Out of the toaster? Well, it sounds like you need to buy a better toaster. I'm sorry, I did not mean to sound very critical there. I'm really sorry that your toaster is having a problem, and that's very creative that you've come up with this way to deal with this issue, and especially is cheaper. Oh no! Now I'm just going crazy, you guys. I'm just trying to get paint off my brush. I'm about to clear hella room. On my phone. About to get slammed with this hurricane. I need something to watch. We have no power. Oh no, recoil. I really like, I don't know if you're into the dramas, but Civilization is really, really good. I got into that one on Netflix. Or you're gonna marathon DBZ. I missed that. Anime or DBZ. I really like the silence between your words, actions, like washing the brush. Music or constant noise would just kill the atmosphere. It's some kind of pleasure and intention. That's interesting. That's really interesting to think about. Yeah, it's kind of the moments in between makes it more valuable, makes it more impactful. Funimation Premium. Oh man, that sounds like a lot of anime. Donald Glover special on Netflix is my current favorite. I haven't really watched much Donald Glover, I think. Stand up, I mean. I know he's in like everything. Alendris, so good to see you too. Alendris, how are you? How are you? Alright, so let's get some of these yellows in here. Man, this one is just, it's kind of, it's not really hammered down in terms of a composition yet. I don't really know what's going on here. Oh, Lenders, that means so much. I'm glad that you're here and we can hang out. I've missed hanging out with everybody and on Twitch, and I'm glad I'm at a point where I can kind of jump on here and have some fun and experiment a little bit. Have fun with you guys. So, wow, that's okay. I was just thinking, trying to explain to you guys what just happened with the paint, but I don't really know what just happened. It just kind of like, we changed the whole sky. That's fine. Because I'm trying to match the sky to the ground. Okay, so what I did was I like dropped a bunch of paint on there and then I just kind of moved it around. And we'll call it complete. How about that? I was watching Bob Ross last weekend, and it's like he's like, oh yeah, well we'll give this tree a friend. It's like what brush size are you using? How much pressure are you putting in? What paint are you loading? Bob, slow down. Gosh darn it, Bob. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Mango Android, I missed you. I missed all you guys. Oh my gosh. Did Kino? Oh my god, thank you for that host. I like the cards you're playing with today. Thank you. Yeah, we're having some. The main colors of this one, I think, is like the cobalt, the teal. And it's playing very much off this orange and red that was here, but it's like gone. I don't know if I want to bring it back. Should we bring it back? I think I'm about to bring it back. Oh, Keycat. No, I don't know. It's hard. Bob Ross is a fast motherfucker. He can do so much in so little time. I really don't know how he does it. Years of experience. Okay, I do know. I lied. I do know how he does it. Years of experience. Throwing some oranges on here. Moss Ross stream. That's what I used to do back in the day. Man. Maybe I'll bring it back sometime. I actually have my froze. I just saw my froze today getting on my webcam for this. Whoa, that's way too dark. So we need more of that teal, and let's get some yellow in the foreground. Big Bad Skills of watching you paint this masterpiece. Yeah, get all the colors in that skittly rainbow. Some color there. Does on some stuff. It's totally a Tranquil Mountain and Forest. Well, he does have like a really good method working back to front on the wet canvas. But yeah, you're right. Sometimes he's just like, we'll put a tree here. We'll put a nice little tree here. And then poop. He poops out a tree. How dare he? How dare he poop a tree? I guess I kind of poop this canvas. I mean, painting. I took a poop on this canvas, guys. Bob's paint knife. Yeah, Bob's paint knife. No one's got skills on Bob's painting. with his knife. He is a master knifesman. Alright, so what else do I want to do with this? Kind of want to get some Titan Buff. Titan Buff $9.95 here at monkeyonstrike.com. All you gotta do is just order within the next 30 days and you have free shipping. Just kidding, don't actually do that. Don't actually do that. Alright, so let's get some of that Titan Buff. We're gonna mix it with some Bismuth Vandate Yellow. Bismuth. Here, let's just put a little. There we go. Put some on the camera lens there. Have you guys watched like the ear licking ASMR? I love ASMR, but there's something about it that it just. It's like being at a cafeteria. Oh no. I was just thinking about it now. And Domestic Dan doing it with his beard years and years ago. Rip Domestic Dan's beard. Can we get some F's in chat for Domestic Dan's beard? Hey, how's it going, Flipperdoo? Flipperdoo. I always say Flipperdoo when it's. I know how to pronounce your name. I think, but I don't want to. Flipperdoo. Doesn't it play the shipping? Good. Okay. Good. Well, I hope you're doing fantastical. Thank you for jumping in here. This is probably the tail end of this Bob Ross inspired stram. This Bob Rossicon. We've got some really nice colors in this one. I'm really having fun with this. But yeah, maybe 10 more minutes in this. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. And then maybe if you guys want to stick around, we'll rate a creator. I always love when I get over that hump of hating myself. You know what I mean? Like, God, why can't I freaking make this brushstroke work? Or can't believe I burnt that toast. You know, like every little thing. But then there's that moment where you're like, yeah, actually, I can. And with this one, I kind of had that frustration where it's just like, yeah, you know what, just have fun with it. You just have fun with it. Thanks, Flipperdoo. Recoil dropped a little something for your months. Thanks. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I don't have any alerts on. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It means the world. You know, actually, this could really bring some nice lines into the foreground. If we kind of bring some of this yellow in here. It's actually nice without the music too, because I feel like the music has always kind of driven my energy, and this is just kind of like just chilling with you guys. Just chilling. I like this. And if you like it too, like, comment, or subscribe. Hit that bell. I've been watching a lot of these travel YouTube things. And the amount of times that these people freaking say that, it's like, does that even mean anything? Like, you're saying a sentence that everybody has said before. It doesn't mean anything more. Say it. Like, comment, or subscribe. Maybe it's just so ingrained in my creator culture. It's just like, God, where did this painting come out of? This is actually looking okay. It's actually looking okay. I'm actually very happy with this painting. It's kind of nice when it surprises you. I'm just imagining you mashing all the buttons. Flipper 2. Don't do that. Don't do that when you're 8,000 feet up. Okay. Man, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. It's looking alright. It's looking alright. I like this part. Let's take that up to the camera. It's looking so pretty, so rainbowy. There's so many colors. And there's like so many oranges here. Look at that. That was fun. All right. Goodbye.